We saw this diagram in a previous module, and this is an example of semi-strong form efficiency. The share price is moving along with minor variations but no significant upward or downward trend. Then an event occurs, which means the release of some kind of information, and there's an instantaneous change in the share price to a new price that reflects the information. When we saw this diagram earlier, this was presented as the change in share price for one share. But in an event study, we aggregate the reaction of many different companies, maybe 1 or 200. We find companies that have had a similar event, which might be an earnings report, an earnings forecast, a dividend announcement, and by aggregating the results for lots of different companies, we get rid of extra noise associated with other changes in share prices unrelated to the event that we're studying, and that enables us to focus on that particular event and the reaction to it. If the reaction to the release of news is not immediate or does not fully reflect the change in the share price, then we would have evidence against market efficiency. One possible result could be a delayed reaction. This is what happens with delayed reaction to good news. There is an adjustment, but it takes some time to occur, and that gives investors time after they hear the announcement to take advantage of that information before the price fully reflects that information. This is an example of a delayed reaction to bad news. If you thought that these phenomena occurred consistently in a market, then you would buy a stock after hearing good news and sell a stock after hearing bad news. Even if there's been some price reaction before you can do that, if there is a delayed reaction, you will still have the possibility of making an abnormal return by trading on the basis of that information. Sometimes there might be an underreaction to the news. This is an underreaction to good news. There is an immediate change in price, but then it takes some time after that for prices to fully reflect the information. This is underreaction to bad news. If you thought that these phenomena occurred consistently in a market, then even though there's an immediate price reaction, you would still buy after hearing good news or sell after hearing bad news, because there is still further price reaction to occur. Sometimes there could be overreaction. This is overreaction to good news. There's a significant immediate change in price, but then the market realizes that it has overreacted and the price falls to a level that accurately reflects the information. This indicates overreaction to bad news, an immediate and significant fall in price, followed by an increase in price to a level which accurately reflects the information. If you believe that these phenomena occurred consistently in a market, then you would sell after hearing good news and buy after hearing bad news in order to take advantage of the correction to the overreaction.